Handshakes all around as the bell rings. A special bonus match here at Terminus 2. Lady Leonard ringside alongside the Hall of Famer Dave Prazak. And a special match to kick off tonight here at Terminus 2. A 3-round matchup between Adam Priest and Invictus Khash.
Yes, 3 5-minute rounds between these two to get things kicked off before we officially go live on Fight for pay-per-view. Terminus 2 tonight, live here from the Oasis Event Center in Atlanta, Georgia.
Welcome everybody watching on Facebook and YouTube as well as Fight TV for this bonus match. Still time to order tonight's event, Terminus 2 on Fight TV, coming up at the top of the hour. And right now it's Priest controlling Khash with the head scissors. A nice escape though by the native of Tehran.
And Invictus Khash, very well known for that World of Sport style, kind of fancy professional wrestling holds, unorthodox compared to more of the traditional American style background and training influence for Adam Priest heading into this matchup.
Adam Priest has made a name for himself all over the Southeast the last several years. Georgia, Florida, Tennessee, trained right here in Atlanta by A.R. Fox. And right now controlling the arm, giving up a little bit of size here to Khash, but trying to eliminate that size advantage, hopefully take Khash off his feet. But it's Khash instead, though, with a back heel trip and a nice escape.
Turns things around, holding onto the wrist lock here on Priest, trying to keep him down on the canvas. Has that knee placed on the shoulder, try to keep him grounded. But very quickly, Priest back to a standing position and turning things around, holding onto the wrist lock now on Khash.
There you see that European style. You talked about that World of Sport style that Khash brings to the ring with him, and so smooth and so slick in everything Khash does inside the ring. No wasted motion. Quick reversals, maintains control, and a big smile on the face of Invictus Khash.
He's been in control of quite a bit thus far in this first 5-minute round. But Priest back to his feet, backing Khash up against the ropes.
Referee asking for a break here. They have 5 seconds to break on the ropes and do. Rather gentlemanly exchange there, an offer of the hand of good fellowship.
And we do have the handshake, sportsmanship.
I don't think the crowd was expecting that.
Probably not.
Confident look on the face of Priest, though, as Adam takes down Khash and now manipulating the digits. Goes into a cover, lateral press, gets a 1 count.
And quickly, Khash back to a standing position himself. 2 minutes left here in this first of 3 5-minute rounds as we head into Terminus 2, the second event for this company.
Changing control of the wrist here, and Khash again. Nice hip lock takeover into a cover, lateral press, and a kick out at 1.
Needed to hook the leg there. Priest able to pretty easily kick out back to his feet.
And a wise move going right to the corner, knowing that Khash is not going to be able to follow in there.
Quick lock up and Khash backing Priest into the corner. Turns things around though.
Oh!
Brutal! A brutal chop across the chest.
Echoing throughout the building here in Atlanta. Now the short arm scissors.
Referee checking to see if Khash needs to give it up here in this hold.
Also needs to watch the shoulders here as well. See Khash barely keeping that right shoulder off the canvas. Got a 1 count. We are inside 1 minute in this first of 3 potential rounds.
Trying to fight his way back to his feet. And great show of strength right there from Invictus Khash.
Just a 1-arm gotch lift.
And chops him down to the canvas. Khash getting aggressive here as we head to 30 seconds left here in round number 1.
Khash standing over Priest in the corner. And it was Khash telling Priest, "You chopped me first."
It's true. Going after the leg, trying to grab hold of the ankle of Khash, but staying on his feet, preventing from being taken down. Only 7 seconds left here in this first round.
And Priest getting frustrated here. A big wild swing there.
And that's it. That's the end of the first round here.
That is the end of the first round. There will be a 15-second break in between rounds.
Khash and Priest go to the corner, try to recuperate here, and be interesting to see what happens to start this second round, as David really looked like Khash had started to frustrate Priest there at the closing moments of round number one.
Yeah, kind of out wrestling him with that sort of World of Sport style. Priest needs to do something here. And we're ready for round two. Very quickly into a hammerlock goes Priest, and driving the shoulder of Khash into the turnbuckle.
And there's that aggressive side of Adam Priest that we hadn't seen really much of in this matchup so far. Quickly taking advantage of Khash, and now has a bullseye on that left shoulder.
Back to the hammerlock he goes, keeping Khash down on the canvas, chest first. And Priest bridging forward for maximum pressure on the hammerlock.
Referee asking Khash if he wants to give it up, says no. As Priest quickly gaining the advantage here at the opening moments of round number two.
And once again,
great neck strength in that bridge for Priest. And now traps the arm as well, trying to force the shoulders down. Only a one count. Nice head scissors escape though by Khash.
throws the kick, caught.
Oh, look at the sleeper.
Yeah, trying to choke him out here, but very quickly, Priest was able to counter out of that position. He felt it coming and turn things around here on Invictus Khash.
Priest hit that uppercut right into that shoulder joint. And now in control and feeling a little proud of himself is Priest. So once again, the referee checking on Invictus Khash here.
Bending the fingers backward. Khash back at a standing position and working over that arm. Firing back on Priest. Oh. Exchanging chops now. Snapmare out of the corner by Priest.
Priest right back to the arm. Smart strategy here, you got to say, Dave, on the part of Priest. Found the opportunity and looking to exploit it here after doing some damage to that shoulder and continuing the assault. And keeping Khash off of his feet here for the moment.
Another good show of strength. Essentially backdropping the man out of that position. Pulls him out of the corner up against the ropes. Shut off. Hip toss. Takes him down.
Yeah, cover, but that left arm looking almost useless for Invictus Khash here, Dave.
Yeah, he's holding it very close to his body after the damage was done, being driven into that turnbuckle and focused on by Priest in the time since.
And Priest easily able to take Khash off his feet there just by trapping the wrist and assuming control of the arm.
Again, after this matchup, if you're watching right now on the social media, we will be going live on Fight with the pay-per-view tonight.
Jonathan Gresham defending the ROH Championship against AEW Santana in a match that came about at the end of Terminus 1.
Also one of the featured matches tonight, Swerve will be in action, taking on Davey Richards and a whole lot more. Again, putting pressure down across that shoulder, holding onto the arm, trapping it. This second round has been virtually all Adam Priest.
Yeah, Khash has got to find a way to get back on the offense here. But I don't know how effective Khash is going to be able to be, effectively fighting as a one-armed wrestler at this point.
Just driving his own shoulder into Khash's right there to do further damage to that body part. Stepping over and wrenching up on the hand, bending the fingers backward while sitting down across the injured shoulder. Smart wrestling here from Priest. And once again,
shoulder block, just a short arm shoulder block out of the corner, driving his own shoulder into Priest as we're inside 1 minute here in round number 2. Khash puts on the brakes.
Well, he did some damage in retaliation right there, sending Priest shoulder first down to the mat. And now looking to tie him up down on the canvas. There may be nowhere for Priest to go. Referee asking if he's had enough. As the seconds tick away, less than 30 seconds left here in round 2, and he reaches the ropes.
A great job of ring awareness there by Adam Priest. Couldn't get the arms loose to grab the bottom rope. Only thing left were the tips of his toes to force the break. But now both these men, as we're inside now 10 seconds in round number 2, maybe looking at a much different match going into round number 3 here.
Well, Khash has certainly turned things around on Priest here in this final minute of round 2, but that's the end of the second round. Another 15-second rest period coming up, and it looks like both of them need it. Both clutching their own shoulders after the damage done by their opponents during these first 2 rounds of the match.
And interesting to see here as you look at the 2 corners, it's Khash taking a seat in the corner and getting tended to, but it was Adam Priest instead waving the corner man off and staying in a standing position the entire break here.
He just wants to keep going. He was focused. He's looking at determination on his face.
We definitely have 2 men going into this 3rd round at less than 100%.
And round number 3 begins, the 3rd and final round here. Priest quickly grabbing hold of that arm once again, trying to do some more damage. Sutton to the corner, puts on the brakes. German, and he gets it. Suplex right on the back of his head. Hard chop from Priest. Khash delivers it right back to him.
And they have come out of the box here in round 3, swinging for the fences. And it's Khash getting the better of the exchange here.
Looking to whip him across the ring, but Priest going to work on that arm, uppercutting that arm. Further damage done, but backdropped by Invictus Khash. Waist lock, standing switch. Going for an O'Connor roll. Gets it.
Shoulders down. Only 2, right into the choke.
This could be it. Referee needs to check on his condition here.
Priest's in trouble. Right in the middle, starting to fade.
His arm's limp, and
It's
that's
over.
it. That's it. In round number 3, Invictus Khash pulls out the victory.
Invictus Khash!
A hard-fought matchup by both competitors, but Invictus Khash scores the win here on the tip-off show here at Terminus 2. Ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't already, be sure to join us for the main card live on Fight. Coming up next.